Hello, everybody. My name is Shannon. This is Cosmic Goddess Healing. Welcome into my beautiful divine feminines, my divine masculines, my star seeds, my soul tribe. Welcome into anybody that feels guided and aligned to come on in and check out my videos. This is Luna. She loves to make her little debut on camera. She's not even my cat. I watch her over the winter for my landlord who goes to Florida for the winter time. So I watch her and she's kind of my cat for the winter time. And we've sort of bonded. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure I'm her person now. I'm pretty sure she likes me. Not to say that she doesn't love her original mom, but you know what? Her mom has a dog. So Luna is not number one in her owner's life. She is sort of the secondary pet, but I don't have any pets. So because we spend the whole winter together, her and I'm pretty sure she's sort of decided that I'm her main person now. And it's really sad when my landlady comes home, and I kind of keep my door closed because like she's not my cat. So I don't know what to do or how to behave, and I feel bad, but then the cat will cry at my door because she wants to come downstairs. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see when my landlady gets home. I'm about to head off on a trip to Africa this weekend, and my landlady will be home. So it'll be interesting to see when I get home from that trip how Luna is and if she's been crying at my door to come downstairs. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. To all of those out there that have followed, subscribed, shared, liked my videos, commented, thank you so much. It really does help my channel grow. And I am still just a little guy out here in the YouTube world. And I don't want to be a little guy. I want to be a big guy in the YouTube world so that I know my messages are getting to more people and helping more people. So I felt really guided to do an ancestor reading. And I am pre-filming these, by the way. I don't think I'm going to be able to have time on this trip in Africa. I'm going to do my best. I'm still going to bring a tripod with me, a camera, and a few decks of cards, but our days are jam-packed. I am working on this trip. I am a tour leader for my family's company, Women's Travel Network. So I will be the tour leader on this trip, and I've got a lot of responsibilities. So it's not always going to be easy for me to try and film, 30-minute readings while I'm on the road because we're busy. Our days are jam-packed from like 7 in the morning until dinner time. So like if I'm able to do it, it's probably going to be in the evenings, but I'm going to be so exhausted that I figured I would pre-film a few readings so that I didn't leave nothing for 2 weeks. I wanted to make sure that I left some readings for you guys while I'm away, just in case I'm not able to film. So I am pre-filming this. I am still home. I haven't left for Africa yet. And this is a pre-filmed reading that I will be scheduling to post while I'm away. So if I sometimes refer to things in the present moment and it's not the present moment when you're watching it, you'll understand why. But I was really kind of sitting with spirit to ask what should the messages be, because I don't typically like to pre-film these kinds of readings because like I want it to be in the moment. The stuff I'm channeling and receiving, you might need to hear it in the moment, and hearing it 4 or 5 days later, I don't know, it might not have the same impact. So I don't typically like doing this, but under the circumstances, I'd rather you have something than nothing, than no reading at all. So I felt really guided to connect with the native ancestors, my ancestors, probably your ancestors. Come on, Luna, come on my lap so you can get out of the way, honey. There you go. There you go. So I have felt guided today to use the native oracle, and I'm trying a different, maybe this isn't going to work. There we go. I'm trying a different camera setting and a different phone to film. So I'm using the native oracle deck, and then I felt guided to also use the messages from the animal spirit guide. And then we'll probably follow it up with the Psychic Tarot, which you're probably not going to see very well. I need to get this cat down. Luna, come here. Come, baby. Come on. Come. Time to get down, baby. I'm sorry, but you can't be up here right now. Oh my God, cat hair everywhere. It drives me nuts. Anyways, I've just rambled for 5.5 minutes with cat hair flying everywhere, cat getting in the way. So let's get into the reading. Let's see. Woo, we've already got something coming out. This is the Woodpecker. Spirit, why did you guide me to the Native American Oracle deck? What messages do you have for this collective out of this deck? Now, this deck, for those of you that have watched me before, there's no words or anything on these cards, and I don't know the cards off by heart. So I do need to reference the book to understand the basic meaning of the card, and then I use my intuition from there. So the first card out was this Woodpecker card, and I'm just going to look at the book to see what it means again. So the Woodpecker is opportunity. Woodpecker taps to find nourishing tidbits as he sounds out his environment, looking for treasures. He reminds us that opportunities are everywhere, even when there seems to be no hope, such as in dead trees. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Basically, the message of this card is, don't give up after an initial failure. Listen for guidance, stay focused, and maintain your determination. The key words for this card are opportunity, perseverance, certainty, truth, failures that are really lessons, trying many times, finding treasures in unlikely places, and the time is July, the month of long days. And there's a blue stone in this card too, if it'll focus. So blue stones, blue crystals could be significant to you, crystals in general, or even the woodpecker, the bird, could be significant to you. So opportunities, we're going to remember that. Opportunities, not giving up, not, when something doesn't work out, just keep trying, try a different way. Don't just give up because one idea didn't work. I don't know why, but I'm sensing this is like a business opportunity or a little business you've tried to start, and maybe it didn't go so well the first time around, but it's because you just need to tweak something in it and then it'll take off and it'll work. But maybe you've gotten a little discouraged because whatever the thing was that you tried to do, like maybe it was starting a YouTube channel, for example, and you didn't get the followers you were hoping for, the subscribers as fast as you wanted, but like Spirit is saying, don't give up. Change something up with whatever you were doing on YouTube or wherever you were trying to post. Maybe however you were doing it just wasn't capturing the audience. So maybe just change up a little bit what you were doing. If you weren't showing your face on camera, maybe switch it up and try videos like this where you're showing your face on camera and you're interacting with people. I find that sometimes when it's just voiceovers and like you're just looking at a screen with no person, it's really hard to connect sometimes to that. So I don't know why I got that, but maybe that's the thing. You started this channel or this online thing and it's not going as well as you wanted. You're not getting the subscribers or the followers as fast as you thought it was going to happen, but don't give up. I think you need to keep going with whatever this is and don't give up. So the next card is card number 30. And card number 30 is Purification, smoke. The message is, before moving on, make sure your own motives are pure and your actions tempered with beneficial energy. Keywords: purification, transformation, overcoming negative behaviors, seeking direction, out with the old and in with the new. Ooh, Spirit just gave it to me, and the time is 6 to 12 months. Spirit just made me remember something for myself. When this is talking about looking at your motives, you need to look at the motives of why did you start this business in the first place, or this YouTube channel? Was the idea because you were in a lack mindset and you're like, I need to make more money. I have to start bringing in extra money on this channel or this Instagram or this TikTok. And if that was your intention, that's where you're going wrong. A long time ago in COVID, I tried to start this business, this cosmic goddess healing business, and it failed miserably. And it failed because I went into it with the intention of, I have to make money. This has to make me money. I'm broke. I need money. This has to work. I didn't go into it with a passion because I wanted to really help people. Yes, there was that. There was that underlying, I wanted to help others, but my motives, my real motive was, I have to make money from this. This time around, when I did this YouTube channel, that wasn't my intention. I make enough money at my current job that it's fine if I don't make money here. And I love creating the content here. I don't mind doing this for free because I love it. I love it so much. And I love making the content, and I love doing the readings because every day I do readings, it's increasing my gifts. It's helping practice using my gifts. So I feel like this smoke card, this purification card has come out to ask you, what were your motives behind this? If this feels like work, then you're doing the wrong thing. And you need to take a look at, what is your passion? What would light you up? What could you do on the side that wouldn't feel like work? Because that's the thing you should be following. If you're just creating an online presence, but you can't come up with posts, you're struggling to come up with the content, then you're on the wrong track. You're on the wrong path. And maybe the idea is you can still have an online presence, but whatever it is you're trying to talk about with that online presence needs to shift a little bit. And it's funny that the woodpecker and opportunity came out too, because I feel like this reading is really guiding you to shift a little bit in what it is you're trying to offer the world. Don't look at this from a I have to make money standpoint, because you're coming from a lack mindset and it won't work. Doesn't matter how hard you try, how good your posts are. If you're coming from that lack mentality of, I need this to work because I have to make the money, it won't work. No matter what you do, it won't work. So take a step back and really look at what lights you up inside. What's a topic, or what's your story? What led you to want to have that online presence in the first place? Or what led you to want to start that little business in the first place? And then start thinking about what would make you feel really good inside, where it wouldn't feel like work. And how could you morph whatever it is you started, whether it's the YouTube channel, a TikTok, a small little business, whatever it is that you've been trying to do that you've been struggling with because it feels like extra work. Look at what you could do to switch that up a little bit, where you could be tapping into your passion and your gifts and something you have to offer, because I do think you're on the right track. I do. I think you're on the right track, but it's something about whatever you're putting out, it's the motive behind it is wrong. And I don't mean it like wrong, but it's hurting you. It's not helping you. And I was in this same space back in COVID when I tried to start this business, and I started my Instagram page, and I was trying to come up with all these posts. It felt like work. I was exhausted. I couldn't come up with ideas anymore because that wasn't the angle that I was supposed to be working from. This is what I was supposed to be doing. I'm a channeler. I'm an energy reader. I'm a healer. But I was trying to come across as a life coach. And that was the wrong angle for me. And that's why I was struggling so much, because I didn't really have the passion for being a life coach. What I want to do is I want to empower people, but it's through my gifts. It's through reading their energy, doing Reiki with them, doing card readings with them. This doesn't feel like work to me anymore. I mean, I work a full-time job and I do this full-time as well, so I do it for free because I love it. I'm not making any money from this right now. I don't make any money from YouTube. I currently don't really make any money from readings because I only just started this again in October. So I'm slowly seeing the results kind of building now from doing this. people reaching out to me wanting to collaborate, or people wanting Reiki from me, or people wanting readings from me. It's starting to pick up now, and I'm starting to see it because I'm putting myself out there for more people to find me. But I had it all wrong back in COVID. I was trying to come up with all of these life coaching type posts, but it felt like work. And that's how you're on the wrong track, is if it feels like work. It shouldn't feel like work. This doesn't feel like work to me. So you need to take a step back again, like I said, and think about what lights you up. What is your passion? What would make you feel like it's not a job? That's the angle that you need to be working from to shine more, to have this grow for you in the way that you wanted. The final card out from that native deck is card number 1, Destiny. Oh my God. Destiny in the heavens. And it says, okay, I can't make this shit up. Guys, the card message says, step back. How many times have I just said you need to step back, take a look at your passions? This card literally says, step back, look at the big picture, and let time unfold without meddling. Keywords: certainty, truth, changes, harmony, hope, creativity, beauty, rebirth, renewal, and destiny. The time is dawn or dusk, a day, a month, or a year. And everyone's going to be different with which one that resonates with, but this is crazy. This is so crazy that final card is talking about taking a step back, looking at the bigger picture, looking at, okay, this doesn't feel like this doesn't light me up. This feels like work. I'm only doing this because I'm expecting, money coming from this. Stop thinking that way. Stop. Take that step back. Sit down and think about what lights you up. What are your gifts? And you might even be, because I never thought I was gifted in this way. I didn't think I was psychic. I didn't think I was an intuitive energy reader. I didn't really think I could read cards. I had no idea about any of this back when I tried to start this business in COVID. But it took time. I took a step back. I stopped trying to make all these posts. I kind of just let the Instagram page die a little bit for a while until I could figure things out again and find my passion, and I feel like you're going to do that. And I feel like you're going to get this reading, you're going to find my reading, and it's going to help you make sense of, why is this thing not working out the way I thought? I've been putting all this effort into it. It's draining me. This is not growing the way I thought it would. This is why. Spirit is here. Your ancestors are here to say you're not using your gifts. You have to stop doubting your gifts and start tapping more into your gifts. And once you do that, holy shit, your thing's going to grow. It's going to grow big. But you got to stop doubting your gifts, and you need to start tapping into those gifts. And how you can find out what those gifts are is what makes you feel passionate. What lights you up? What are you interested in? Are you interested in tarot cards? Are you interested in Reiki? Are you interested in shamanism? There's so many different avenues where your gifts can shine. What is it that you're interested in? Follow that. Practice it. Use it every day until you get comfortable enough where you won't feel like work. I don't even have to think about what am I going to post. I just sit down and I let spirit work through me, and I let spirit guide me to the decks that I'm supposed to use. Spirit guided me to these decks right now, and I trust. So let's get into the messages from the animal spirit to just see what extra confirmations we can get. I might not even need to use the psychic tarot, to be quite honest. I think the message is pretty clear. That's too many, Spirit, so I don't have time to take all of those. All right, Spirit, are there any other animal cards that need to come out from this deck? Yeah, that's not. Okay. So far, we've got the kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Weird. I don't think I've ever actually seen this card come out of the deck. Kiwi. Kiwis are from Auckland. They're cute little animals. Or New Zealand. I don't know why I said Auckland. Kiwis are from New Zealand, and I got the pleasure of going there and seeing kiwis, and they're quite cute. But this is really funny that I feel like this is Spirit's advice to you. Take a break for a week. Whatever this thing is that you've been trying to do that's exhausting you, that's not giving you the results that you want, take a break for a week. Just stop doing it for a week and do some meditation. And it doesn't even need to be a walking meditation, but if you're able to and the weather permits, get outside in nature, go out into the forest, but do some sort of meditating over the next week and really ask Spirit to help you, to help give you the guidance, of what direction you need to go in to make whatever this little business is that you're trying to start, because you want to break free from the 9 to 5. You want freedom. You want to be able to be self-sufficient and self-employed, and you have this passion. Like, I feel like at the bottom, at the core, your intentions are good, but you're coming from a lackful place. You're coming from a I need this to work kind of place. And when you come from that kind of desperation, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you're wishing for something, and you never get what you're wishing for. You have to embody it. And I feel like when you're working with your passions, it's not work. You don't call it work. You enjoy it. Ideas just come easily to you. I never struggle for ideas with this channel. I don't. I never struggle to think, oh my God, what am I going to post for the next week? I do readings. I love this. There's so many readings I could do on a daily basis. I'm never low on content, and then on my Instagram page, I do a card of the day for Instagram and Facebook, and then I apply them here on YouTube as a short, so I do believe that if you take a step back, take a week off from whatever this is you've been trying to force to happen, take a look at your motives, but then take a look at your passions at the same time. Spirit, are there any other animal cards that need to come out for this reading? Are there any other animal cards that need to come out? Okay, we got one more, and it's the shark. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. You know what I'm saying is true. And I feel like this card is coming out to say, this is true. You've been struggling with this. How whatever you've been doing hasn't been working. So you need to trust that. Listen to that voice that's saying, stop. Stop trying to force this thing. This is not what you're meant to be doing. Yes, you're on the right track, but we need to tweak this a little bit so that we're using your gifts and your passion, and it's going to feel so much easier to you. And you're going to really love what you're doing on the side so that it will start creating abundance in your life and give you that freedom to be able to walk away from that full-time job you're working that you don't like anymore, that you don't want to be in anymore. All right, Spirit, can you show me any additional messages for this collective that might help them on their journey? All right, yes, positive movement forward. I feel like if you do this, if you listen and take this break, there we go. If you listen and take this break like Spirit is advising you to, you are going to step into your power. This is the Strength card. You are going to step into your power. You're going to find your purpose. You're going to find your power. And everything is going to start moving in a much more positive direction for you. You're not going to feel, oh my God, in wisdom, the Hierophant. This is crazy. You're going to take that step back. You're going to start meditating and you're going to start tapping into your own intuition. Oh, so annoying that this doesn't focus. You're going to tap into your own intuition and you're going to discover what the real gift is that you need to be working with. And you're going to tap into that gift and you're going to know it because I feel like you doubt it. Whatever this gift is, you doubt it. You doubt that you have it. You doubt that you're good at it. And that's why you stayed away from it. That's why you steered away from using that gift for your side business. Instead, you chose to do the safer path to be more marketable. But screw that. Screw marketable. Go with your passion. Go with what you're feeling inside. Let's see, Spirit, is there any other messages to close out this reading that I can share with this collective? The first card out is the Empress card, fertility. Yes, you are going to be tapping into your inner Empress, the divine feminine energy, and you are going to be moving on, moving out of this stale energy, this energy of why is this not working for me? I can't. This is bothering me, the not focusing in. And the last card out is discontentment and boredom. I think, yeah, you're bored. I think with whatever it is you've been trying to do, you know it's not working. You're tired of it. You're bored with it. It's not giving you the results that you want. But as you start tapping more into your divine feminine Empress energy and your intuition, you're going to start, your gifts are going to start coming online. So I'm going to end this one there. I love you guys. I hope this helps somebody out there. Have a beautiful day. Mwah.